Dimitri van den Berg and Kim Huybrechts have made up the PDC's World Cup of Darts team for 7 years now. In the early stages of their partnership, they were great friends and got along very well. However, now the picture is very different and they are closer to enemies. This shift was evident at the World Cup last year, and in today's video, we're going to take a look at how this all happened. Dimi first appeared in the PDC towards the end of 2013 when he was just 19, and he managed to win a Challenger event on debut in Crawley when he beat the likes of Josh Payne, Luke Woodhouse and Reece Robinson in the final. He then attended Q School for the first time, but was unable to gain a card as he didn't make it past the last 64 in any of the days. At Q School, Dimi gave an interview to Tungsten Tales where he spoke about his relationship with Kim at the time.
Obviously, Kim and Ronnie Huybrechts, you know the guys very well?
Yeah, I do practice with him. Ronnie, Kim, Jason, all Huybrechts, they're practically family for me. We grew up together, and with Kim I'm practicing weekly. He's like my how do you say it, coach. It's amazing. It's just, I like it.
Yeah. In retrospect, this clip is now sad to watch, as it's clear that they had such a good bond, with Van den Berg feeling that Huybrechts was like a coach to him. In 2013, Kim, alongside his brother Ronnie, managed to reach the final of the World Cup, and over the following years, the Huybrechts brothers always did well in the international event, as in the 6 years between 2012 and 2017, they always at least managed to reach the quarter-finals. By February 2018, Dimi had managed to climb above Ronnie in the order of merit, and with 17 events till the cut-off, it looked like he was set to make his World Cup debut alongside Kim later in the year. That lineup was eventually locked in, and a joint meet and greet was held before the players left for the event. Ahead of the tournament, Dimi gave an interview to the Weekly Darts Cast talking about the team's preparations.
The only thing we do is just practice with each other. That's what we have been doing as soon as we found out that I would be playing with him. Like 4 weeks now that we practice at least 3-4 times a week when I'm at home. And besides that, we just believe in each other's ability.
In an interview with Sky, he also said that if it wasn't for Kim, he wouldn't be in the PDC, as it was Huybrechts who introduced Dimi to the manager that got him where he was. He also said that getting to play with Kim was amazing, as he saw the Huybrechtses as family. In their first round game, the duo survived a match start at the Bull from the Republic of Ireland before Kim hit double 18 to secure a deciding leg win, which they celebrated massively. They then managed to beat Finland before beating second seeds England in a doubles decider, a huge result. They celebrated that win with some embarrassing dance moves. They ended up losing to the Netherlands in the semis, but following the event, Dimi said it was an amazing experience and that he and Kim had both given 100%. Kim said that Dimi had been brilliant and was one of the big talents in World Darts and a future world champion. Ahead of the 2019 event, Dimitri reiterated how Kim was like family to him and how he felt they worked very well together. That year, the duo reached the quarter-final, where they lost to eventual champions Scotland, and in 2020, the team lost to top seeds England. In 2021, they went out in the second round for the first time as a duo, losing 2-0 to Austria, with Dimi playing particularly bad and Kim getting unlucky. Ahead of the 2022 edition, the pair said that they were opposites, but made the perfect combo, which was finally ready to win the World Cup for their nation. However, they fell in the quarter-finals in a double-decider whitewash against eventual champions Australia. 2023 turned out to be the year that their relationship fell apart, and it began with the 2023 World Championship, where, before anything went wrong, Dimi battered Kim 4-0 in an all-Belgian clash at Ali Pali. But everything had changed by the time the World Cup came around, and it was evident in Belgium's opening group game against Finland, which on paper looks good, as they easily won 4-0. However, during the match, Kim and Dimi clearly ignored each other and were not even making eye contact. Even after the win, they continued to blank each other on the stage. Following the match, they gave their interviews separately, unlike every other team who gave them together. Working as a pundit that night, Vincent van der Voort revealed that the pair were no longer on speaking terms and that Dimitri had filed a complaint against Kim with the PDC after personal issues, which began when Kim gave an interview that Dimi was reportedly unhappy with. In response to the first match, Kim's wife posted on social media saying that the situation was private, and ahead of the game, Kim had asked Dimi if they could act professionally to which he said no. Ahead of their next match, manager Mac Elkin had a talk with the two to try and sort the situation out. This ended with the players shaking hands and agreeing to play as a team again despite the personal issues. The PDC released a statement on behalf of the team saying that, whilst the issues remained, they were both fully committed to doing their best as a team. Then they managed to beat China in a deciding leg and hugged following the game, showing how they had made up to an extent. They went on to reach the semi-finals, where they were beaten by eventual champions Wales. 6 months after the event, it was revealed that the situation between the pair had still not been resolved and that they were very far from being friends again. Eventually, the cause of the issue came out, with Kim saying that he felt that Dimmy's wife was trying to interfere with his marriage. Ahead of the 2023 World Cup, Kim had told fellow Belgian player Mike De Decker that they could still play in the event together, as you never know who could fall down the stairs. Dimmy found out about this comment and felt that it was threatening, leading to the PDC complaint. It came out in the media that this threat, along with more serious physical action on Mike De Decker, led Kim to be fined £1,500. Kim's participation in this year's World Cup was a doubt, as he suffered a shoulder injury at a football match back in May. When asked about the World Cup a few weeks ago, Dimmy made the current state of the situation very clear.
Have you had a chance to have a word with him about how he's feeling, how his injury is right now?
I wasn't interested in anything of that. Everybody needs to know that me and Kim are not the best friends, and that's period.
Just over a week before the World Cup, it was confirmed that Kim would play alongside Dimitri. Ahead of the event, Dimmy gave an interview to Tungsten Tales where he said that he's a professional darts player and was going to be as professional as he needs to be. It's only a few days and he just had to put his personal issues aside and play darts. Dimmy added that he's got no interest in having a sit down with Kim. They would just both do their own thing away from the stage, but proudly and professionally represent Belgium on it. In their first game back on the stage together, they were civil and hugged following a win over Singapore. Following the game, Hybrecht summed up their relationship now in an interview, saying that they had to play with each other whether they liked it or not. I hope that one day in the future we can see them repair their relationship to what it previously was. It might not be long before we see young talent Mike De Decker break into the team though. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it interesting, don't forget to subscribe, as currently less than 17% of you are. Also, hit the bell icon to turn on notifications so that you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. Leave a like and comment below what you think will happen with the Belgium team in the future.